Today I'd like to talk to you about, I think, one of the biggest mistakes we as unfaithful spouses make early on in recovery. I made it, so I can speak to it with great expertise. I see men and women do it all the time. I know so many of you all over the world have encountered this situation that the unfaithful spouse kind of resorts to. And most of the time, they resort to it within the first 6 to 12 months. Some will take it longer, 2, 3, 4 years. Some of them will kind of hold on to it almost forever. But it's mostly prominent in the first 6 to 12 months. It is infuriating to the betrayed spouse. Samantha hated it. Even now, in situations that are just about real life, if I ever kind of even reach for this card, you can see Samantha go, it doesn't work. That card, if you will, is the victim card. When we, as unfaithful spouses, play the victim card, when we just play the victim, we absolutely exacerbate everything that is going on in the recovery process. We not only frustrate our betrayed spouse, we wound them further, and we make ourselves unsafe to everyone in our world except maybe the affair partner, because the affair partner has kind of got this escapist, limerent feeling of, oh, I just want to make you feel better. And yeah, you are a victim. You know, the affair partner will always tell you what you want to hear to make you feel better. They'll always kind of, make the bad voices go away, because our affair partners are all about escaping. The problem is, whenever we use the victim card with someone who is not our affair partner, most of the time they see it for what it is and call us out on it. I was very fortunate because early on, anybody that I played the victim card with took me to the woodshed. Within the first week, I had to call a major giver to our organization and tell him what had happened. And I started to play the victim card on the phone with him, and he absolutely went off on me and took me to the woodshed. He didn't hang up on me, which kind of would have given me satisfaction. I could have said, he just yelled and screamed and hung up on me. No, he said, do you understand what I'm saying? And I said, yes. And he said, take care, I'll be praying for you. And it was quiet, and he says, are you still there? I said, yes. He said, goodbye. And I just said, goodbye. Early on, I played the victim card with one of my mentors, and he just simply said, man, that may work elsewhere, it's not going to work here. And I'll tell you, the victim card communicates so many unhealthy things to the betrayed spouse. And see, when we play the victim card, we want a rescuer. And we want to be rescued, and we want someone else to do the work for us. So if you're a betrayed spouse and your unfaithful spouse is playing the victim card, don't rescue him. If you rescue him, you're going to have to rescue him again. And probably, depending upon the severity of their unhealthiness, you're going to have to be rescuing them time and time and time again. You don't want to create that pattern or reinforce a pattern that's already there. When we play the victim card, we want everybody to see us as the better person. We want everyone else to do the work for us, and as long as we're playing the victim card, we'll never get healthy. We'll never be fully safe to our betrayed spouse. You that are betrayed spouses will be happy to know that anytime I played the victim card to Samantha, I could see like her hands would come up and her claws would start to come out, and I could see her like imagining slicing my throat and clawing my eyes out. She just hated it. Even now, when it comes to business or baseball or some of the things that I do that have absolutely kind of no relationship to infidelity, if I even kind of play the victim card, she kind of looks at me and I see her eyes kind of dilate, and she takes this look, and I just go, I know what's going to happen if I play that victim card. When we play the victim card to our betrayed spouses, we lose a chance to win their heart back or to win a portion of their heart back. We don't appear safe. We are making it someone else's responsibility for us to heal, when in reality, no one will do repair work for us. We have to be the ones that commit to repairing the damage that we have brought into our spouse or partner's life, as well as the damage that we've brought into our own life. You see, when we play the victim card, we lose a chance to appear somewhat valiant. I don't want to overstate that, but when we take responsibility, when we own it, when we embrace our consequences and we embrace recovery work, we do have a sense of bravery. There is a sense of, hey, you know what? You've done something so devastating, but at least you're owning it, trying to do repair work. And that's essential. But when we play the victim card, we lose momentum. We actually push our betrayed spouse away from us because they don't want to engage with us, because we don't appear safe, because we are pushing the responsibility for healing on someone else, maybe even our betrayed spouse. When I go to the victim card, I miss a moment to build more and more safety. I miss a moment to create a sense of healthiness in the eyes of my betrayed. When you constantly blame or you put the onus on someone else to justify your choices to have an affair or have an addiction, you are missing an opportunity to do the alternative, which is to say, I don't have any excuses. I just know that I've devastated you, and I'm really willing to do whatever it takes to help you heal. And I know as an unfaithful, there are several moments where the betrayed wants answers and you don't have answers and you're incredibly frustrated. But I will tell you, it is far more advantageous to face the music, own it, and simply say, I don't know, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to find out the answers to those questions. And I know your betrayed spouse may be having a difficult time and they may berate you and shame you. But you know what? One of the best things, one of the most courageous things that you can do, short of violence, if there's any violence or any kind of physical attack, obviously you need to exit the situation immediately. But there is a point of being able to say, I know you're angry. You have every right to be angry. You have every right to be frustrated. I've not been safe. I've not been healthy. And I'm sorry that I don't have the answers that you deserve, but I'll go anywhere, spend any amount of money, do whatever I need to do to eventually find out those answers for you. For me, and I think this is the biggest revelation that I have gained, both in a post-affair kind of maturation process and even going through the early years of recovery, I have learned when I play the victim, I miss a chance to be incredibly brave. I miss a chance to get better. I miss a chance to just become a more mature, better man. When I play the victim, I'm not safe. I'm creating a lack of safety in the people that I love and that matter most around me. I miss the opportunity to just own it. Now, at some level, we think if we play the victim, it's easier because we can make it somebody else's fault that we are the way that we are. But it actually hurts us, and it really takes away from our image, and we're such image managers. One of the better things to do is initially go, you know what, I've blown it. It's my fault. I don't have any excuses. Sure, there may be some background, but I'm not going to use the background to play the victim. I'm just going to say, this is what happened, and I'm terribly sorry. And learn how to be more empathetic about what we have done. When I do that, I actually look better in the eyes of everyone around me. I actually appear as more of a man, as more of a man of integrity and character. When I don't play the victim card, I just own it. And I just want to encourage you today. Put the victim card away. It's not helping. It's hurting. You don't need it. It's doing exactly what you don't want it to do for you. It's stealing from your safety. It's stealing from the momentum that you probably so desperately want in recovery.